Today we are going to basically treat the achievement section. And this section is the most important section that will determine how successful the application is going to be at the end of the day. There is nothing really big about the section, but it requires meticulous uploading of documents and trying as much as possible to fill in every resourceful document that you think can support your education. So you click the add section and then you choose from this drop down option, whichever one applies to you. If you already have a publication, you select the publication first. You put in the title of your publication, the author of the publication, if it is you or you have collaborated with one or two other people, the journal in which you are published in, the year of the publication, and also the quantile of the publication. Publication is always divided into four. There's quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, quartile 4. This is basically telling you how relevant or how important the categorization of your publication is in. If it is in first quartile, it means you have published an outstanding journal. Second, just like we are positioning the journal ranking. So that is that about that. So we move on to the next one. If you have report at a conference, this report at a conference doesn't limit you to online. It can either be online, face-to-face, or even regular. If you have attended any conference that is educational, any, it doesn't even matter if it's unrelated to your course. If you have attended any local, international conference, whether physical or online, please ensure that you put in as much as you can. If you have one, it's fine. If you have more than one, please upload everything. Don't say, okay, I've uploaded 3 or 4. Upload as many as you can. And you should follow the prompt, the heading, author, conference, year, and so on and so forth. So we come back to the patent of an innovation. This basically is asking you to speak to scientific discovery. If you were able to find out why malaria parasite lives longer in maybe salt water, or you have discovered something during your research, this is where you upload it and you upload all the documents that support that scientific discovery. And going further, your online course. This is the Coursera aspect that I asked everyone to submit or to follow along to fill in some Coursera courses. This particular aspect is the most important aspect for you because many of you would have Coursera certificates. The title of the certificate, the link to this certificate, there's always a link at the end of each certificate that you have completed that can be traced back to the source of that certification. So that link should be in the third paragraph, to third interface, the year you completed it, and a PDF copy of that document. If you can make it picture, it's fine, but usually I think Coursera provides you with a PDF copy of your certificate. You would upload as many certificates as you can, related to your course, not unrelated. As long as a Coursera certificate or online certificate, but mostly I recommend Coursera because even this program, they recognize Coursera a lot. Some of the courses that if you eventually have the opportunity to move to Russia, I have taken a course as an elective online, but the course was based in Coursera. So it was already prepared. The lecturer already pre-organized the lecture such that I was taking it week after week. I couldn't take it at my own pace. So it wasn't in the regular Coursera system. It was just like, okay, when I finish this week, I have to wait till next week to do the next thing, until about 12 weeks course was exhausted. So please, as much as you can, fill in every Coursera courses that you have. Every. Don't say, okay, this is not related to my course. Fill in everything. The more, the better. So going further, you have awards of participation. If you have participated in any sport, in any activities, perhaps you were a cadet, you were one man of war, whatever you have ever done that you have gotten an award for, please put it in. If you were the best runner in your primary school, for this program doesn't care. Whatever award you have ever gotten that shows that, okay, you are an outstanding individual in this regard, please upload it in. And next one, we have work experience. This is where your CV comes into play. This work experience is a bit tricky, but at the same time, you should be careful about it. Tricky, I mean that when you write your company name, let's say you have about 7 years of experience and you have worked in 4 or 5 different companies. You cannot upload your CV only once. Please get this aspect very clearly. Don't just upload your CV and fill in only one, only one work experience. I think you are done. No. You have to fill in each of your work experience separately. You are uploading the same CV. Don't get this wrong. Not new CV, just one CV. You copy the first work experience here, you upload your CV. It would step down that information. It will pop up a new interface, which is going to be like this, empty. You fill in the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. If you have 20 years of experience, no problem. As much company as you have worked in, upload each of these, what's it called? Company, name of position, and year of work separately, but you are uploading just one single CV. It is the same CV you keep uploading after you have indicated each company that you have worked in. So let's move further. The participation in projects. Let's say, for example, you have done, most of us that took part in, I think, in NYSC, or perhaps you have helped a community to achieve one or two things, and you have proofs and pictures and evidences of this thing. If you have a certificate, PDF certificate is enough. But if you have more than that certificate, you can just put that certificate in front and merge pictures or images or whatever you think can corroborate that participation in project and upload it. But however, this aspect, please ensure that this project is somewhat related to the course you are trying to apply or related to the course you have studied. Let's assume you are a fine art student and there was a signpost construction somewhere. You can use that. Let's say you were a biological student when you were an undergraduate, and then you constructed maybe a well for some people. There is a way you present it that this is a way to help the community. There's just a way you present the English and it will suit into your program. So whatever you have done or you have participated in any project, find a way that you can present it in relation to your program. I'm not saying every project you have done is irrelevant. No, every project you have done is relevant to you, and it's also relevant to your program in one way or the other. So it now depends on you on how you can relate that program that you have done or project to your own undergraduate or to the program you are hoping to achieve in Russia. So let's move further before the time runs out on us, because I think the Zoom is only 40 minutes. Other awards and certification. This aspect is for those who have TOEFL, PET, IELTS, whatever certification you have that is a language based, French language, English language, any language you have that you have a certification for, please upload it here. However, there was a trick that I have employed people to do. Your WAEC certificate, since you apply for a master's degree or you apply for a PhD, most of the time your WAEC certificate is not included in your educational document. So we can upload it here, stating that you have should look at the document here. It says name of the awardee. If you are using WAEC, West African Examination Council, issued by WAEC, WASC, and the year you got it, the year you graduated from secondary school, and you upload it here. The reason being that in most cases, WAEC B1, B2, I think C4, C5 has same qualification to certain scores on IELTS. It is always equivalent. If you have A1, I think that's 9 on IELTS in WAEC. If you have B2, I think that's about 8 points. That if you have B3, that's 7 points. So if you have a good result that shows that you have at least A1, B1, B2, A1, B1, B2, B2, B3, C4, C5. So these are things that you can corroborate here. You may not get a point for it, but it's going to add up to the document that they will consider for you. So please don't think because you don't have TOEFL or IELTS, then you leave this empty. No, don't leave it empty. Upload your WAEC or NECO, whichever one that's available. So going further, experience of participation in postdoctoral. Okay, this is for those who are applying for postdoctoral, scientific publications for postdoctoral. Letter of recommendation is for postdoctoral, but I want you to do a trick. In this letter of recommendation, because it is a new system, if you have any letter of recommendation, anyone at all, any letter of recommendation that you have, fill it in. At least 2 or 1. Anyone. You don't, in this case, you fill the name of the recommender, the academic degree of the recommender, the email address of the recommender, the organization or the university that the recommender has. Although, if you know that you don't have a reliable person that can do this job for you, there's no need to bother about it. But I always recommend that it's better to do it than leave it empty. In this case, if you have a lecturer that you know that can just they will just send an email to the person to approve for yes or no. How well does this person know you? It's just like a psychometric table that they will send to the person to tick if they know you, how well, strongly, they will just give them, not like they upload anything particularly. But here, I think also you already have a copy of the document, the reference letter that they gave to you, the person that is going to recommend you, the reference letter that they're giving to you. So you upload that recommendation letter in this interface. You are the one uploading the letter now, not the person. I'm sure that this is very clear to us. Instead of your referee or referral person to upload the document from their own end, you are the one uploading it. So it means that you just need, I don't want to say that we should do a cheating evaluation here. If you know anybody that works in a university or perhaps works in an organization, don't even limit it to university, and the person has an official email, the person can do this thing for you. Just tell the person to write you a recommendation letter. You can write it yourself. Just tell the person to sign the paper. Upload it. The person will receive an email from this organization confirming your recommendation. And all they have to do is just tick boxes and that's all. They don't need to upload anything. You are the one uploading everything. So if you can do this, it is very fantastic. But if not, there's no problem. Don't fret about it. You can continue with the application. It is meant for postdoctoral, but if you do it for your own documentation, it gives you an edge. So report at conferences. If you have attended any conferences, basically seminar or symposium, and you got a certificate for it, it's equally okay. However, it is written there like for postdoctoral, but that doesn't matter. And going further, the other one, specific science. Okay, yeah, I think that is where the last one I wanted to discuss about. The other ones, if you are applying for postdoctoral, you should follow up every information for postdoctoral. But if you are not applying for postdoctoral, take advantage of the letter of recommendation because I know that majority of us already have these documents. So there's no need to just leave it lying fallow. Pick this recommendation letter. It's very, very important for you. So aside that, I think that would be all for this session. If you have a question or there's something I have said in the past or you are having difficulty in understanding, this is the time to speak and ask questions because after today,